This episode is brought to you by Leo Bato and Associates, ang realtor na patok. This episode is brought to you by Dr. Lourdes Capulong.
KUMU. Let's talk about KUMU.
Yeah.
Did you do it
Last year when I did the contest,
just for the contest?
for the contest, because my Tito Anthony, he's in New Jersey from the East Coast. He's the one who told me about KUMU. I never heard about the app. It's not even It's not that popular here in the U.S.
Right.
Even my Filipino friends, I asked them like, "Have you heard of KUMU?" And they're like, "No, what is that?" I'm like, yeah. So
Pretty popular though in the Philippines.
In the Philippines.
like Laika and KUMU. Those.
Yeah. So when I started, I had 0 followers. Like, I had an account like in April last year because my Tito Anthony told me about it. Like, I downloaded it once and I gave the account to my mom. So it had my name and I didn't really see much. Like, I wasn't really interested. So I took it down after one day. And then I downloaded it in August. Yeah. And that's how I found Asterisk. Like, I was up like 3 or 4 a.m. in the morning. And then I found them. I'm like, oh, it's like some kind of talent search. I'll try it. That's it. That's the only thing that
You really gravitate toward those type of things where you need to really work hard for your keep.
Yeah.
Right? You really so you joined the talent search and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, and then I got in. Yeah, basically
what was the experience like?
different.
Okay, let's articulate on the word different, because let's say, and the reason why I want you to articulate on it is because someone out there might be thinking of joining a talent search,
Yes.
right? No, and it's a blessing that as a young kid, you knew what was kind of shady and not shady,
Yeah.
right? So you had that, your antennas were always up with regard to that.
Yeah.
So why would you say this was different?
Well, because I've never done like a live stream audition. That was also different because I guess you could say also because of the pandemic too.
Right.
It's like my first time. There were things I haven't done before that were in the contest. Like there was like a hosting challenge. You have to host like a celebrity guest, and we had to do that through Facebook Messenger. Then we used like a StreamYard, and
Oh my
like you have to communicate back and forth with your teammates. Like
Yeah.
they had team challenges, and that was stressful too because like I was the only one from America. I'm battling like my sleep.
Of course.
Yeah, and
Because of the time
the
difference,
time
right?
difference, I was like, it was so hard to keep up with everyone.
And you had a day job at the deli.
Yes,
No.
actually by that time I was not there anymore.
Oh, where were you now?
I was at home. I was just selling baked goods from home. Like I bake my own things.
Do you still do that now?
Yeah, I sell. Yeah,
We'll
I
talk about
sell.
that later.
Yeah. So I did that. I help walk. I have 2 dogs, so of course I have to take care of them.
Yeah.
I have my little sister. So my sister sometimes she had homework. She needed help. Like her school, she does online university. She's
Right.
studying at AUP,
Adventist.
Adventist University of the Philippines.
Yeah.
And sometimes she would ask me to film her stuff for
Are
her
you guys
project.
Seventh-day Adventists?
Yes. My mom, Seventh-day Adventist.
You know that Seventh-day Adventists have the longest lifespan among
Yes.
the Christian
I heard that.
people, right?
Yeah.
Because
yeah.
of the diet. Okay, anyway, I
Yeah.
digress. Go.
Yeah.
So your sister's at AUP.
Yeah. So my sister, she's studying online AUP. So sometimes she would ask me to do, I have to do this for my gym class. You have to do it with me or they'll give me points off. So I have to perform the task with her. And so I'm tired from that as well. So balancing everything along with the contest was hard. And they had like, what do you call it? It depended on like the challenge they gave you. So there was also like a styling challenge. They gave us like a few days to do that. So you have to take pictures, send that to them.
Oh my God, you have to do everything yourself.
I did everything myself. Nobody filmed
Yeah.
me except for like my sister helped me for one challenge in the end, but everything I did was by myself. I used a tripod
Right.
to film.
Did your mom know this was going on?
She did, but she didn't think much of it at first. She's like, "Oh, okay, that's nice." Yeah, she's like, "Oh, that's nice. That's nice, Pearl. You could tell me about it later." She thought it was just like a small thing, and then as the contest continued, she's like, what contest is this? So I told her about it because there's also fan votes and the judge scorings and everything like that. I got through mostly through the judging because I think my performance was good. I'm very critical about my performance, so before I send it, I make sure like it's good. I'm like looking at it like, oh no, I have to do it again. Yeah, like if I mess up something, I'm like, oh no, that sounded cringy. Like, yeah.
So so being self-critical actually helps.
A little bit, but it can stress
And
you
it not
out.
only stress, it constrains you from moving forward.
Yeah.
When do you know enough is enough when it comes to being self-critical?
I think there was one time, Paul.
Because at some point you'll have to commit, right?
Yeah. There was one time, Paul, I guess you could say, not for the contest, but like, because sometimes I practice by myself. Like, if my body is tired, I'm like, that's when I know to rest and just stop. Like, I tried my best. That's it. Because there was one time I practiced because I was working at a supermarket, the deli, and I did like a 9-hour shift every day. And when I came home, I practiced dancing. And I would try to send that because I tried out for SB Talent Camp.
Uh-huh.
That was, they're very popular in Philippines. I still want to be a P-pop idol, so I really tried. But my body, because of working, it was so tired. Even when I practiced dancing, sometimes I got sick or like I couldn't, like I collapsed one time from practicing too hard. So like after that experience, I was like, I'm not gonna push my body if I can't do it anymore. That's
At
it.
least you're
Let my
you're
body
you're being honest with
Yeah.
yourself with regard to
let
that.
my body rest.